Well, anyway, let's just start. Hi.
Hello.
You know what? I'm amazed at how your face. You really look like you lost 39 pounds. I mean, there's a huge difference in you. I mean, somebody who's never seen another movie with you wouldn't know, what I'm talking about, of course. But you really look different.
Well, I can see the difference.
How long did it take you to lose the 39 pounds?
October 23rd was when I started.
How many months is that from here?
November, December, January. It's almost 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah, it's more like 3.5.
So you've been steadily losing weight for around 3.5 months. How do you do it? What's your secret?
Well, I decided that the only way I was going to accomplish it was to behave as though I believed I could accomplish it and do the behaviors that required it.
I'm not getting at. I don't know what you mean.
Well,
Like how would I lose weight? Like tell me, like, if I'm somebody who wants to lose weight, how would I follow your approach and lose weight?
yeah, specifically, I determined what I needed to do to keep myself honest, and that was write down everything. And so that was my first commitment, that I was going to write down everything and count the calories on everything I eat. And then when I started that, then it kind of, the thing was that I was absolutely committed that I was going to do it. I'd had trouble getting started before because I kept thinking, I'd like to lose weight, but I just can't do it. Or I don't believe I can do it. I think that's it. And I finally just, something you wrote one time in the Cure Drive about how do you cure any kind of negative beings, and that is by behaving as though it was cured.
So you decided to treat weight as negative beingness, huh?
Well, it was on one of those. It was in a list of things, conditions.
Oh, right.
Addictions, negative beingness.
Well, Meredith, weight is a condition, and the way you cure a condition is to behave as though it's not there.
Right.
Like how would you eat if you weren't overweight and were never going to be? And that's a good question for weight loss, isn't it? Put your hand up. I want you to test this. Just test, am I doing that? Am I behaving as though my weight is where I want it to be and it's never going to go anywhere where I don't want it to be? Am I behaving as though I don't have the condition called obesity?
Am I behaving as though I were not overweight and never going to be so? I get a yes on that.
You what?
Get a yes.
Okay, you get a yes, okay. Test, is that how I've lost the 39 pounds, by doing that?
Is that how I've lost the 39 pounds?
You get, yes. Test, are there some other things I've also done that helped with losing the 39 pounds?
Are there some other things I've also done that helped me lose the weight?
No.
Well, I tested for substance lack or substance excess.
So you've been finding the substances that you're low or high in, and then eliminating them or adding them, you mean?
And that took me a while. I've only recently determined what. There was a period of time where I seemed to be really hungry all the time. And that's when I tested for substance lack or substance excess. And I determined from testing that I was not getting some nutrients that I needed. And as soon as I determined what those were, then I started using those substances, and it made the hunger go away.
Oh, great. Okay, that's great. That is very interesting. So you actually found the right things to eat.
Yes, for one thing, my system just needed a calorie boost, I think. And so I just added a little bit of food to what I was eating. And it just took one day to get that. And so it's not that I started eating a whole lot of food, it's just that I determined I was being more restricted than I needed to be at that point.
You know, that's great. That's really wonderful, and that helped you lose weight.
Right.
You know, it's interesting what you're saying, because do you know that I found that there was something wrong with me, and I was testing around for the same thing. What substances was I deficient in? And I discovered I needed to eat more sugar. Believe it or not, I couldn't believe it myself, but I ate more honey. I put honey in with my fruit dinners, and it worked.